So WAAC was formerly known as the WAAC Council. So we were created in the 80s during the height of the AIDS crisis to support people living with HIV and AIDS. And over the last 40 years, we have worked to increase awareness and support for people all over Western Australia around sexual health and bloodborne viruses. And we also have a really large area of support for LGBTIQA+ young people. And yeah, that's WAAC. WAAC chose to collaborate with Sagami because we thought this was just such an amazing, unique experience. And the people at Sagami as well have been so positive and kind in the way they've been working. So WAAC is really wants to increase condom use around Western Australia and reduce the risk of STIs and unintended pregnancies. So being able to engage with Sagami on such a unique experience will hopefully increase that awareness around condom use.
I think really getting to know the difference, I guess we're familiar with the different kind of thicknesses of condoms or different sizes, but actually the reasoning for that and the reason why certain materials are used or why certain lubes are used, because not only know some of the facts, but actually knowing the reasons why, and also help kind of explain, when you're explaining to other people the importance of it or the benefits of it as well. Most people may sort of push back.
Yeah, so the part I enjoyed the most was definitely the hands-on experience. Getting to make a condom was something I've never done before, so that was incredible. But also the level of detail and information about the condoms, which I didn't know about, was also really interesting. And the instructors were fantastic, made it really engaging, and so I absolutely loved the whole thing.
It's really common when you go to kind of learning activities that it's a lot of kind of theory or kind of people talking to you, but the actual being involved from the step one and actually the kind of practical element of it was really impressive. It was really effective to everyone engaged, and also for the whole time, and then also learning so many new things as well. That you can learn so much about condoms working in sexual health, but actually knowing the ins and outs was really, it was really, really cool.
This is definitely more mesmerizing. As a team of people who go out into community in those workshops, we were all loving it, and so to get us really engaged and everything was really great. And so to see a different way of running an activity and showing how engaged everyone, it clearly shows that it's a really great model to use.
We work with young people a lot in sexual health. The really common ones are that condoms are uncomfortable, or that they're too small or too big, that they're clumsy, or that they break really easily.
I think challenges for students would just be access to knowledge. I think there's a lot of information out there, but whether they're actually getting that information through teachers or educators, and being able to find that themselves online can be a bit of a challenge. And then finding the correct information, I think, is also a challenge. So people might find things online, but whether it's actually the right thing or whether it's just someone else has said it, so it might not be actually correct. So, the workshop today was amazing because it actually clarified some things that were maybe a bit uncertain. So, I think that there's maybe just not a clear set of information out there for young people to access that information. Absolutely. So a big ethos of WAAC is to give education as much as possible, and young people can decide what they do with that information. So we are all for educating young people on condom use and safer sex, from an appropriately early age.
Absolutely. Would recommend it to anybody. Anyone could benefit from it, whether people think it's regular to them or not. Whether they use condoms or if they've been sexually active, I think everyone has something to benefit their own usage or their own kind of knowledge, or worst tickets to share with friends, or you never know, this kind of information could be really useful. So I think I recommend anyone to do these kind of workshops.